Have you ever felt like time moved in slow motion when you were having a terrible day, only to jump 10 years forward when you were having a blast? It feels strange, doesn't it? One moment, you are a kid worrying about homework, and the next, you are an adult thinking about mortgages and vacations. This video is going to explain exactly why your brain lies to you about time, and how your biology decides whether an hour feels like a minute or a lifetime. Your brain isn't a precise stopwatch. It's more like a DJ mixing up tracks from your past, present, and future to create a story called time. When you are bored, your brain focuses intensely on the fact that time is passing, which makes every second feel heavy and dragged out. Conversely, when you are having fun, your brain gets so distracted by the activity that it doesn't even notice the clock ticking, making hours feel like minutes. This isn't a glitch, it is a feature. Your brain's main job is survival, not keeping an accurate schedule. Think about this. If you were a caveman and your tribe was being hunted, would you want your brain to accurately measure seconds? Or would you want it to pump you full of adrenaline to run fast? When you are stressed or afraid, your brain releases cortisol. This chemical literally speeds up your neural processing, making you feel like you can't escape the moment. On the flip side, fun releases dopamine. This tells your brain, we are safe and playing, so it turns down the internal clock dial to let you relax. That's why vacations feel so short. You are constantly experiencing new things, which creates hundreds of short-term memories. Your brain thinks, wow, so much happened, and calculates that as a long duration. But wait, why does old age feel so fast? The answer is simpler than you think. When you are young, every day feels new because you have so many firsts. Each day is a new story your brain has to record. As you age, life becomes more routine. You go to the same school, see the same friends, and do the same jobs. Your brain starts to compress these days because they feel repetitive to you. It's like a movie. The early scenes of a film are full of action and new characters, but by the third act, everyone knows each other, and time seems to rush toward the ending. Your brain measures the passage of time based on the number of memories it files away. More memories equals a feeling of longer time. This is called prospective duration estimation. It is your brain's built-in clock that ticks faster or slower, depending on what chemicals are flooding your nervous system. Caffeine and sugar can mess with this clock too, giving you that jittery feeling that time is flying by, even if you aren't having fun. Consider the teenager in the picture. Their brain is constantly in high alert mode, scanning for social cues and new experiences, which makes their internal clock spin wildly. Now, look at the senior stick men. Their brain is optimizing for efficiency, not novelty. Since fewer unique memories are being created per day, the days feel shorter. This isn't just about psychology. It is about evolution. We evolved to survive, not to keep track of our birthdays. Our ancestors didn't need to know exactly how many seconds passed while they were gathering berries. They needed to know if the tiger was approaching, or if the berry patch was good. If your brain spent all its energy calculating precise time, it wouldn't have the power to run away from predators or catch prey. So when you feel like time is slipping away, your brain is actually doing its job. It is trying to save energy by skipping the boring parts of the story. You are essentially a storyteller for your own life. You decide which parts of the day are important enough to remember and which ones fade into the background. This is also why technology feels different. On a phone, we get constant micro updates, creating a stream of small memories that makes us feel like we lived through a whole day in an instant. In contrast, staring at a boring wall gives your brain nothing to record. So when you finally stand up, your brain says, wait, how long have we been standing there? Making time feel frozen. Scientists have even found that when you are in a state of deep meditation or flow, your brain's attention networks shift, effectively decoupling your sense of time from reality. This is the secret to the 4-hour nap feeling. When you wake up from a dream state, your brain hasn't kept track of the minutes because it was focused on the narrative of the dream. The takeaway here is simple. To feel like you have more time, you need to make your life more interesting. You don't need to change the world, but you can try to introduce new experiences, learn new skills, or visit new places to trick your brain into feeling like there is plenty of time left. Avoid excessive boredom. If you find yourself staring at a screen for hours without feeling entertained, you are training your brain to skip time efficiently. It is a biological illusion, but a powerful one. By understanding why your brain lies, you can stop panicking when you feel like you've lost time. Instead, celebrate it. Recognize that those lost minutes were just your brain helping you conserve energy so you could focus on the things that mattered. The next time you feel a deadline approaching and time seems to crawl, take a breath and remember, your brain is just trying to protect you. And the next time you are at a party and 3 hours have vanished in a flash, give yourself a pat on the back for having such an engaging experience. We are all time travelers, but our brains edit the footage based on what feels most important to us. So, the clock on the wall is wrong, just like the clock inside your head. Neither of them matter as much as the experiences you have right now. Don't let the illusion of time control your happiness. Focus on the quality of your moments, not the quantity of your minutes. If you want to master this trick, try practicing mindfulness. It forces your brain to stop skipping scenes and actually record the details of the present moment. By paying attention to the smell of coffee, the texture of your shirt, or the sound of rain, you expand the memory bank for that hour. This makes the hour feel longer and more rich, even if it was just a quiet morning. Time is not a river flowing at a constant rate. It is a landscape that you shape with your attention and your emotions. The lie your brain tells you is that you are running out of time, but the truth is, you are always creating time through the stories you tell. Start writing down your memories today. The act of recalling them reinforces the neural pathways and makes those moments feel realer and longer lasting. Finally, remember that the feeling of time flying is just a biological reminder that you are living, learning, and growing. So, the next time you catch yourself saying time flies, smile and realize it just means you are having a good life. Thank you so much for watching this explanation. If you found this interesting, please hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into how your brain works. Leave a comment below and tell us about a time when something fun made an hour feel like 5 minutes. We read every single one. And stay curious about the world inside your head. Until next time, keep exploring the mysteries of your own mind.